Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. So today is April 16th. I'm still in DC, bringing you this from Farragut Square here in Washington, DC. I'm here for the World Bank IMF spring meetings. Let's go ahead and get started for today. Today's dose of Rashmi is intellect operating by itself will result in you taking on roles attached with your external pursuits and then become completely identified with those external roles. Integrated intelligence, on the other hand, is getting in touch with your inner humanity and then taking on whatever role that emerges out of that state of complete inner alignment. So, as I said, I'm here over the last couple of days for the World Bank IMF meeting. There are some brilliant minds here. Everybody is focused on the future of the economy, given the geopolitical situation as well as the impacts of AI. One thing that has emerged, and that is something that I have talked about in the past also. The idea of economy right now is predominantly tied to all these jobs that we take on, which are related to friction removal. And that's what each of us ends up doing in terms of jobs, and that becomes our identity. And and it provides a good economic valuation and economic means of sustenance for sure. However, once that becomes the identity, then we go about looking for work-life balance and things like that, because work is tied with friction removal and it is normally not something that is joyful. And this is where now all the discussions that are going on here about the future of the economy and how AI is going to impact that. As I've also shared in the past in this series, with AI will be the first technology that would be great at removing its own friction. So a lot of great conversations that are happening here are related to what is the future of work, what is the future of economy, and what is it that the humans can do. And most of these discussions are focused on what is the next friction that we humans can remove better than AI. And these are all well intentioned, well directed conversations. However, this is where what we fundamentally believe to be the case is the causality inversion that I keep coming back to in this thread. That is at the heart of everything. And if we do that and really turn inwards, and if each of us creates a value that comes from a place of deep inner alignment, that is how the friction economy will get to regenerative outcome economy. And in that case, rather than approach AI as a threat because it is taking away the jobs related to friction removal, it becomes a wonderful asset. AI does the friction removal work, so we can take on the roles which are truly human and in deep touch with our humanity. That is the what I have been modeling in terms of friction economy to regenerative outcome economy. And I mean, there are great thinkers who do resonate. So whether it is through the discussions I am having here or the discussions that I had at India Impact AI Summit, so there's definitely a momentum building. So stay tuned for more on that. Thank you.